Board of Health, Lebanon Township. And so, you know, we've actually been talking about some community wellness events. And this is the beginning of that community wellness program. Bev Kohler is the chairwoman of that Board of Health. And we're starting out with something that's probably near and dear to all of us, and that's protecting our school athletes and our youth athletes. So, you know, we'd like to practice some things tonight. You know, Bill and I have been talking about this for a few weeks now, about what things might be useful to practice. And you know, you have some great resources here at the high school, you know, with your athletic trainers, and also with Brian Bauman as athletic director. I don't know if you guys, you know trains in sports medicine injuries. You go through a lot of school, and so that it's real helpful for these types of injuries to be able to help you guys navigate that, because you guys are experts at a lot of the home stuff, the stuff out, you know, on the highway and whatnot. But sometimes, you know, folks are not as comfortable out here. And that's where you have some real great resources to be able to help out in some of these tricky situations. You know, you have different types of, you know, helmets, shoulder pads, different equipments. You know, players are having some away from spine boarding, insofar as, you know, motor vehicle accidents, you know, things that happen at home in different arenas. But still here in the sports medicine arena, we're still doing that. You know, that's still standard of care for our athletes, particularly a person who you suspect has some sort of a spine injury, or a person who is knocked out, lost the consciousness. You have to suspect the worst. So we're going to take every precaution. So right now, still standard of care, use a spine board, use a seat collar, and we're going to practice that tonight. We'll practice a few scenarios. You know, one's the easy scenario. Largely when you're here, and most of the time, you know, a person who's a physician is not going to be at the field. It was like 4 or 5 times a year when you'll have a physician, you know, at the athletic contest. You know, there may be someone in the stands or whatnot, but one who actually the school uses, like 4 or 5 times. This is football games, varsity football games. That's it. Only other time that you'll come and they'll help. You know, hey, can you help us? All right. So they're going to be usually taking the head, correct, guys? Yep. So, and then, but you need a lot of folks, as you're going to see. You know, now we're using different techniques. That's standard of care in sports medicine world, whereas everybody's used to doing the log roll for these different things. You know, it's more standard of care now for us. You're doing this scoop technique where you interlock the arms. You actually have to have, you know, 3 people either side, 1 person at the head, and 1 person at the foot. So you have 8 people.
From an athletic training standpoint, position standpoint, is whoever really gets to the head first and is kind of evaluating the patient and kind of figuring out this might be a spine injury or head injury. They're often going to be the person that's initially at the head and making the call. So it's good to review stuff like this ahead of time so you know that everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, sorry, this is the biggest one we have. You're only going to have that for a little bit.
Meeting both sides and coming to talk to you guys, or we're not waiting nearby. It doesn't always happen the way we want it to. So we're hoping that something like this would kind of get everybody. If they have like a shoulder dislocation and they're totally focused on that, and we can't communicate with them about what's going on with the neck. If there's a concussion and they're suspecting they're not able to. Some have, I've seen them come in with all kinds of stuff on. It's side this way. So what you want to do, you know, depending on what kind of crew you have out here, who's covering from the sideline, you want to have the strongest people. Now she's light. If you have a 300-pound lineman, strongest 2 people are going to be hips and shoulders, right? So you want to, you know, just kind of, we're standing next to each other, elbow each other, say you go here, kind of get ready for where you're going to go. So we're going to go, you know, 1 person at the shoulders, 1 person. But I want you to understand one of the reasons that they want to ditch the spine boards is because they're worried about 70-year-old COPD, you know, ladies that can't breathe and they've been on spine board for 2 or 3 hours and it's compressing their lungs. These kids aren't in that same category, right? So we're not so worried about the lung compression and some of those things. We don't want them on spine board longer than.
Taking a deep breath and hold it. Okay, let it out. Taking a deep breath, hold. Let it out. On the hip, try and come straight across the leg.
I can't push it.
That works just
On this side.
Your side, Doug? You probably on a good helmet. Seconds, right? Yeah.
Same thing.
That makes makes up our mind where we're gonna roll. You guys do this a lot. Just say that everything's gonna go this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have everybody out here, and it's like we're gonna be rolling onto the board, but we're just rolling them into a supine position to then remove equipment. All right. To do the head, right, to stabilize the head, you may be like this, you may be initially like this, but what we need to do and set up is usually this cross-arm position. It's a little awkward, but that's how having everybody ready to go and say we're gonna roll.